Hey everybody, the Reswirl here, and welcome back to more of Ghost of a Tale. Okay, I did not have any luck whatsoever when trying to record this game yesterday. Not really. I recorded it for 45 minutes. Actually no, it was an hour and a quarter. The issue with that session was the fact that I had forgotten to unpause my recording after the game had crashed at one point. And it wasn't until 30 minutes later that I realised. I paused at about the 45-minute mark, and I realised at the 1 hour 15-minute mark. So yeah, it was bad. But yeah, and then I tried to record it a little bit later and my game crashed after 5 minutes. So yeah, good stuff. Very good stuff. But I'm dedicated to finishing the game today, because I know I'm not far from the end. Weirdly enough. I mean, it's kind of obvious given the fact we're getting close to having all the abilities and everything. What quests do I have? Change of plan, King of Meridia, 5 smugglers, unmasking the master, and the lost squad. Right. Okay, so yeah, we don't have much. Bum bum bum. But yeah, I just can't believe how unlucky I was yesterday. Because I really enjoy this game. But because of the constant crashing, that's why I'm kind of just binging it to finish it. And also so then I, can actually do all the stuff I want to do without forgetting. Because it's a lot of, back and forth with this game. It's a whole lot of backtracking, for sure. And if I left it a few weeks, which is how long it would probably take to get back to it, then I will have forgotten all of the shit I need to do. Aha, hang on. The way it opens this time is from here. Yeah, there we go. For once I actually got it right. Hoorah! What time is it? Oh, it's 2 PM. Well, hopefully the commander will be here. It doesn't necessarily matter if he is. No, because I don't need to see the commander. I need to get the transport manifest. For Tam and fuck, what's her name? Farron? Is it Farron? Oh, that doesn't help. Funnily enough though, I thought to get the transport itinerary, I had to speak with the commander. You don't. It's right in the room. Which is just real dumb. Dumb on my part for, not realising. But it is what it is. There it is. Transport itinerary. Return to Tam and Farrow. Farrow, not Farron. Yeah, it was close enough. I'd say the only downside to the fact that I've already done a good portion of this is the fact that I know what to do, so it's going to be a lot more... probably a lot quicker than it was in the session where I forgot to unpause. Probably. That's not exactly a bad thing. It means I'll just get to the point where the game crashed a lot faster. Maybe not though, it all depends on how quickly I can get around. I thought that was a visual glitch then, but it isn't. It's just the horizon. Alright, Tam and Farrow. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, yeah, before I speak with him I actually need to essentially go into my inventory and into my books and read the coastal status report, because essentially what we need to do is add a safe port that the ship can call into where these two can escape. So basically you want to choose a port that has the lowest amount of red paw patrols or guards as is possible. So like we've got Port Scarn, which is Baladonian cargo vessel hijacked, which means there's probably a fair amount of red paw there. Belquay, minor incident of thievery reported. I think you just want a place where it's quiet, or where there's very, very little red paw presence. Pyram's Landing, minor smuggling activity reported, additional night patrols recommended. That's a bad one. Dwindling Heights, obviously that's where we are. Yarton on Thrieve. Quarantine of Yarton extended for a further 21 days. 19 new cases of Lassa fever reported. Throom. Patrol reports wild saunder crabs now rampaging through the ruins of Throom. Remaining villagers have finally abandoned their homes. Panbury. Garrison commander confirms additional forces from Yuva proving effective in quelling dissent. Panbury garrison remains on high alert, so that's not a good one. Gadwell. Red Guard contingent reassigned from Gadwell to deal with incidents at Scarrett, Throom and Panbury. Red paw presence minimal. That's a good one. We have Scarret, 7 merchant mice assailed on the Scarret Road, their wares stolen. Additional guards arriving this week to provide escort. Castlebrook, all quiet. So obviously, Castlebrook is where this is going to. We need a port before Castlebrook, which is obviously Gadwell. Right, I bring good news. You're back. Here, I have the ship's itinerary. Good, now let's hope there's a friendly port of call between here and Castlebrook. You must know this coastline up and down, Tilo. Where do you suggest? How about Yarton on Threve? I suppose you could try Throom. I'd recommend, I don't know, Panbury. What about Gadwell? What do you think of Scarret? Right, it's Gadwell. I have a cousin lives not far from Gadwell. Gadwell just might do. Now we'll need the garrison commander to approve the new itinerary. Huh, what could be easier? Oh, you don't know who you're talking to. And I now have 9 health. I think. Yeah, it's 9. Can't believe I actually had to, read it. Well, regardless. One thing I'll do before I actually go up toward the commander is jump in a barrel and save. Just in case. The worst part is, the game actually froze. In the middle of a song. Which I have yet to have happen. Alright, quick save. Alrighty. Actually, just before I do continue, I just want to double check. Yeah, VSync's turned on. I don't know if that, changes jack shit, but whatever. I decided I'd just turn it on just in case. I mean, you never know. It might have been a good idea. Okay, smokes. Commander! I have the itinerary! Actually, just because then I'll be closer. Let's hide here. I could have just done this and avoided the barrel, but yeah, whatever. Thankfully the quick saving is very fast. Commander with the big ears. I'm surprised he's not actually moaned about it. Like, he doesn't mind having big ears, I guess. Yeah, Scout, just the book I needed to see. Your timing couldn't be better. Sir, the prison transport's itinerary needs signing. Good, listen to this. The commander takes up his lyre. There we go. Yeah, it's his song. My lovely's lovely. You actually have to pay attention to it, because he asks you questions about it. It's actually a really nice song. Except for this guy's musical prowess. Or lack thereof. But I do like the lyrics. My lovely's eyes, they shine and sparkle. Jesus. Her whiskers are all coarse and bristly, like rubies glowing in the darkle. Her lips are red and soft and kissedly. My lovely's ears all soft and purple. Jesus. Alrighty. Jeez. My lovely's lovely. We just have to listen to it from the top. The worst part about this song is I actually got the melody stuck in my head. Oh yeah, I need to actually pay attention. Because he does ask kind of questions. I think the answers are fairly obvious, though? God, he really tried. Nuzzle at her purple. Oh, to rhyme with purple. Honestly, these lyrics are really weird. So lovely's ears are soft and purple. They flap so gaily in the breeze. I long to nuzzle at her furple, though herples often make me sneeze. So my lovely's cough is soft and croupy. Her teeth are dainty, sharp and nibbly. Her left eye is all white and droopy. Her nose is long and pink and dribbly. My lovely's lovely, and contrary, I swore one day she'd be my bride. So the last two don't... are contrary and airy. They do rhyme. But in a garden, green and airy, she fell and broke her neck and died. Oh, that's the rhyme to bride. Bride died? Yeah, I guess so. Right, so this is where we get the questions. The hard-hitting questions. So, tell me truthfully. Tell me truthfully, what did you think? Your use of simile and metaphor is almost indescribable. True. Which did you love the most? The rubies glowing in the dark embers. It was rubies. Ah, a moment of indulgence on my part. Tell me what else you loved about my ode. Your rhymes are very bold. I know. Which couplet were you most impressed by? So with the way you rhyme sneeze with tease, breeze and sneeze, that's it. Ah, and the other one is breeze and squeeze. Your rhyming of breeze with sneeze. Ah yes, one of my more poetic moments. It's gratifying to receive such praise from a fellow troubadour. Now what's this? The commander takes the itinerary and, holding it at arm's length, studies it with an almost theatrical intensity. I see. Good, alright, Gadwell. Aye, sir. A charming fishing port, you really should visit sometime. Tough place for the Red Paw now, though. With a wink and a flourish of his quill pen, the commander signs the document. My autograph, for a fan. Leave this with me, Scow. I'll make sure it reaches the transport's captain. Right, we don't need to speak about any of the others. I shall get on, sir, with your permission. Of course. Very good. Now let me be on my way. Well, there we go. This series of events is now over. So what is it I need to do for the smuggling? I need to get evidence that Resi is the master. And I also need to get the last obol. So I need the final footlocker key from the pantry. Or the kitchen. I don't know, is it the kitchen or is it called the pantry? I really don't know. Fuck. Honestly, it really is a good song. Right, you two. The deal is done. How now, Mouse? The new itinerary is back in place. It's done. Well done, Mouse. Then we're all set. Please now, will you tell me what you know about Merra? You've been patient enough. Please, ask what you will and I'll answer best I can. Pharaoh, do you know why Merra and I were called before the Baron? Since Great Burham, the Red Paw has been rounding up any mouse considered a threat. So Great Burham, a minor garrison of the Red Paw situated in northern Meridia. The fortress at Great Burham was recently razed to the ground during a protest by the local mouse population. The protest was sparked by the death in custody of a mouse arrested for insulting a member of the Rat Guard. It later emerged that this mouse's name was Myash, and that, far from insulting the guard, he was simply stating for the record his name. The fire was blamed on the Sons of Asper and used as justification to round up any mouse suspected of sympathizing with their cause. Oh. Great Burham. What's happened at Burham? You haven't heard? The Red Paw's garrison there was burned to the ground. They're blaming it on mice. Your wife came to visit me at the Freehold no more than a year ago. You'd met Merra before? Only once, and very briefly. She never told me her name. It was not long after Tamlin had been arrested in Worrell. Worrell? Then, you're with the rebels? Rebels? You sound like a rat. Tamlin, that's enough now. Merra brought me a message from Tamlin's friend. Or friends. A message? Aye, informing me of his arrest. Thanks to your wife, I was able to arrange his release. We owe Merra a debt of gratitude, and we're not the only ones. You never knew about any of this, did you, Tilo? We played at a festival near Worrell, no more than a year ago? Aye, that fits. That must have been when Merra was given the message. I had no idea. Why would she risk everything for strangers? I won't pretend to know the answer to that. You're her husband, Tilo. You should know her better than anyone, but I'll tell you this. Whatever the reason, we'll be forever grateful that she did. Ah, you're a lucky mouse, brother. Lucky? I wouldn't call any of us lucky. Okay. So please, where was Merra taken? Where is she now? I'm afraid I don't know. Then she's truly lost. You mustn't give up, brother. Would Merra give up on you? It seems... no. No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. She's better than that. She was put aboard the Rathskellen, for what it's worth. The Rathskellen? Aye, she's a cargo ship working out of Skarn. She goes all over. Pretty sure I've read about the 5 ports. Almost certain. You're certain? I remember her from my time on the docks. She was a handsome vessel once, one of the first Baladonian hoys. Read that too. It's not much to go on, I know. How was it you were able to arrange Tam's release after the riots? Well, some years after the Baron's convoy was ambushed... some years back, the Baron's convoy was ambushed on the Pacer Road. Baron Osric, I've already read about it, I think. Ambushed by whom? There are those in the Red Paw who would like to see Osric's seat on the council empty. The Baron was raised in Meridia and is not unsympathetic to our plight. He was brought to the Freehold, badly hurt. Osric stayed with us nearly 6 weeks while I nursed him back to health. If it was down to me, I would have let him rot. Then you would have been hanged in Warrel with the others. Why do you support the rebels? The Sons of Asper, brother, call them by their name. There we go, the Council of Asper. The founding father of Meridia, Asper was a great orator, renowned for his ability to turn discord into harmony with his words. It was Asper who negotiated Meridia's peaceful transition from monarchy to republic, and later established a great council on which sat as equals representative of each creature capable of thought and reason. The council still sits and still bears Asper's name, though since the War of the Green Flame, his kind are not permitted to attend. It's for this reason the mice of the Northern Province have adopted his name for their uprising. Until our voices are heard, it is their motto. Okay. You must know the Poisoned Cup, yes? The Poisoned Cup? Why? Oh, aye, he knows it. Then play it, please. The Poisoned Cup. Here it is. I don't know if I've heard this one before. The Poisoned Cup. God, the music in this game is so good. After 1,000 years, this is how our kind are still thought of. It's not my place to rewrite history. Well, I'm not suggesting it should be forgotten. But still, we're punished for it every day. Why should we suffer for our ancestors' sins? The bell, the ship must be leaving soon. Aye, the crew will be on their way back. Will you not come with us, Tilo? We could use a book like you. They won't notice one more mouse aboard. Without Merra? How could I? He's right, Mother. Let him go. Very well. Farewell, Tilo. Find Merra, whatever it takes. And keep fighting the fight. I'll see what I can do. That's the spirit. Make your mark, Tilo. Make a statement. Burn their colours, set the Red Paw aflame. And make sure the commander knows whose handiwork it is. Aye, make mischief, brother. Will I see you again? If Asper wills it. You're a good mouse, Tilo. Now go. Alrighty. Raise hell. Which we already have. Essentially, it gives us a mission to burn 13 of their banners. But yeah, I've been doing that through the entirety of the game, so I would probably say that more than 13 banners have been burnt at this point. I now have the Poisoned Cup stuck in my head. Jeez. Just getting all the songs just stuck in my head. They're so good. And catchy too. Right, this should be either the last thing, or one of the last things I need to do in the harbour. And then I'm done with this place. I don't know if I'd say I'm done with this place for good, but I might be. There really ain't all that much stuff to be done here, in all honesty. Alrighty, Commander! He has an orange beard. Unless it's supposed to be white. Not sure. Yeah, Scout, what is it? Commander, 13 banners have been burned around the keep. 13? This is Great Burham all over again, Scout. A sign of things to come. Aye, it starts with burning banners and ends with a mob at the gates, and the garrison in flames. It's that damned mouse, Scout. Tilo, sir. Aye, that's it. The one from the jail. He's behind this, I'm sure of it. I'll have Yuba send reinforcements. I promise you this. History will not repeat itself on my watch. Alrighty. I am dismissed. Why, thank you, Commander. Much appreciated. Can I talk to this guy? I can. You're short for a gun, aren't you? I'm a foot guard. Wait. Why can I ask him this? That's weird. Whatever. No, I don't understand why it asks... Not asks. Why it says I can ask about Silas. Why the hell would I ask about Silas in the harbour? Of all places. Yeah, it's just a little bit strange. I must admit. So what is our current order of business? Oh, talk with Silas. Okay. I guess we're doing it. Slowly but surely. Alrighty. Is this the one that goes up? Oh, you're already at the bottom. Never mind. Going up. So I don't know if this is where the opening to the courtyard will be. Oh, it might be. There's the catacombs. Or is it going to open up behind me again? No, I think it is here. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to do my usual thing. Jump in here, make a save, and carry on my merry way. What time of day is it? Getting on, I think. Yeah, 5 PM. Not bad. Alright. Blacksmith is still working pretty hard. Yeah, I'm just staying in the armour. Screw it. Oh, why change out of it? I'll change out of it when I... You know, when I want to get around a bit quicker. But for the time being, I think it's fine. We don't move all that slowly. Like, yeah, if I was trying to travel from the jail all the way to the far tower, it'd take a while. But on the plus side, we move at least a little bit quicker. Alrighty. Oh. You're not Silas. Maybe, is that why it popped up saying I could ask them about him? You, where are you going? I'm out on patrol. Only way you'd stop an intruder is if they tripped over you. I'm looking for Silas. Where is he? Silas? I think he was heading for the commissary. He didn't look very happy. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Thank you. I'm stealing all of the handkerchiefs. That's strange. I was not expected to come back to see Silas missing. Alright. Nah, solid, not worth it. I'll just keep on moving. Do I have full candles? Yeah, I do. Actually, I'll save at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah, it's literally directly under me. It shouldn't take too long to get to. Wait, I saw a speech bubble. Yeah, I'm confused. So, to the kitchen we go, I guess. But why is Silas here? Whoa, whoa. Okay, this place is busy. Jesus. Do I know you? I can't remember if I know this guy's name. Evening. Oh, there we go. I'm looking for the signal rat Silas. Silas, he's over yon in the corner. I'm looking for the signal rat Silas. I don't know why I can say that every time. Either way, I'd best get on. Okay. This table's taken, I suggest you find another seat. What's your name, friend? Pack off and I'm no friend of yours. How was your day? Leave me alone, Scrunt. Alright. Bit antisocial, don't you think? Christ. Scow, will you not have a drink with me? You know my name, have we met? Who else could be? Oh, who else could you be? You're as small as they say. I'm Flack, by the way. Private Flack. Of the Night Watch. How goes your day? I'm just glad to be in from the cold. Can't complain, Scow, can't complain. I'm not dead yet. There we go. They have like 3 different lines, I think. Alright, let's actually talk with Silas, shall we? What do you want, Mouse? Oh. Oh, he's pissed. Yeah, I still don't know how you say that word. Soused? I might just... whenever it pops up, I'll just say drunk. Are you drunk? Nope. No. I like how that ended the, Oh, that was great. I like how it just ended the conversation. Quiet or you'll get me caught. Oh, what is it, Mouse? Why won't you let me be? Quiet or you'll get me caught. Shh, nobody here cares that you're a mouse, Mouse. They only care that you're a criminal. Pack up over there, though. He hates mice. He's also a criminal. Hey, pack off. Pack off. Full soused. Drunk. I can smell it on your breath. You're drunk. And you're a Scrunt. I'd expect that from Carol, not from you. It's not just me and the frog. Everyone thinks the same. It's not true. Wow, dick. Why are you drunk? The real question is, why are you not? Dead son, missing wife. I'd say you could use a drink. I'll ask the cook to make you a tonic, help you sober up. You do that if you like, I'm staying here. There's drink needs drinking. Ah dear. Get out of here, Mouse, go on. I'm still working on this tonic to sober you up. Come on, we should get you back to your cot. Why, I'm doing just fine. Just fine where I am. Please, let's go. I said... Ugh, look, Mouse, don't make me come after you. Jesus. Why did you become such a dick? Merra wasn't on the ship, she traded places with another prisoner. First your son, now your wife. At least they have each other now. What do you know about my son? More than I care to remember. You really don't, do you? You're not making any sense. Just leave me be. I don't understand. What's happened to you, Silas? You had your chance. Get out of here, Mouse. Go on. Okay. Yeah, he really did become a dick. Jesus. But why? I thought you were a good one, Silas. Yeah, this I don't understand, I will admit. We know Resi is the master, but we need to talk to her to make a tonic to sober up Silas. What they should have done is make it so that you couldn't uncover who the master was until after you'd done this story segment, otherwise it's all out of place. It's like she poisoned you, put you in the far tower, but then she's all nice and makes a tonic for you. There he is. That's what I mean, it kind of breaks the continuity, I suppose. It's just very odd. I need a tonic to help sober someone up. Silas, is it? What's happened, do you think? No idea, but I've never seen him so far gone before. Somebody needs to get him out of here before there's trouble. Tell you what, my love. Go find out for me who wants what to eat. And while you're taking the food out to the tables, I'll do my best to whip up the tonic. How does that sound? Alright, I'll take the orders. You make the tonic. Good. Now go and let me work. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like she's so nice to us. It really breaks her, I guess, her character. Because we know that she is the master, so there is no reason why she would be nice to us. Pack off. Move on back, I prefer to eat alone. I'm taking orders for the kitchen, can I get you anything? I have a hankering for a pie, bring me the cook special. Cook special, coming up. So I think they should have made it so there was some sort of, like, stop in place until after the kitchen scene had been done. Because otherwise it's just like you're doing it out of order, and it shouldn't be allowed to do it that way. You didn't lose enough last time? I'm taking orders for the kitchen, what can I bring you? You are? Let's see. I'll have a fillet of Valian trout. Cheers. Ooh! So we have Chef Special, Valian trout. What do you want? What do you want, Fleck? Have you changed your mind about that drink? Taking orders for the kitchen. Are you hungry? Oh, aye. Would you bring me a roast like a lizard? Many thanks. Easy enough. What is it, Mouse? Why won't you let me be? You should at least eat something. Cheese wheel. Alright. Well, there's that. Although, now that I think about it, it still breaks her character. But it's sort of necessary because you only get access to the pantry now. Like, she gives you the key to the pantry. There you are. I've been wondering what happened to you. Here, I have all the orders. Alright, we have a roast leg of lizard for Private Flack on table 5, the special for Pakov on table 3, Valiant trout for Belala over on table 1, and a wheel of cheese for Silas. The cheese is in the pantry there. The cook hands you a key covered with flour and grease. You'll need this. Well, go on, the food's not going to serve itself. Right, so I'll do the Valiant trout first. Also, it's really weird that the food's just there. Because it's been there the entire game. There it is! This fish is dry and overcooked. Just how I like it. Glad to be of service. Right, so what else is there? The special, which I know is the carrot pie. Because of yesterday. When I tried to do this. Alright, come on. Alright, put that down. Finally! There's nothing like a good pie. Right, so there's that. What else was there? I like a lizard. And then the cheese wheel. Mmm, delicious. This food must be incredibly cold. As I say, it's been sat there the entire game. Within which I'm pretty sure like 10 days have gone. Either way, here's your leg of lizard. Ah, at last. Mmm, smells good. Can't even imagine. Sauced? Oh! Ah, fuck it, I'll just still call it drunk. Also, this isn't yesterday's stream, it's more the fact that yesterday's fucked up. Wait, it didn't fuck up, I fucked up. Essentially, I didn't unpause my recording, so it completely boned the recording. And so I just decided, screw it, I'll just redo the game. Or redo the recording. It's why I'm glad I'm allowed to make backup saves in certain games. It's why I hate it why some games don't allow me to make backup saves. For this very reason. Right, okay. Back in the armor, open this back up. But I appreciate you telling me how you actually say it, because I have no idea. The words in this game very rarely get used. And how's it going? Right, so this is where we get the evidence that Resi is the master. Which is why I think, even though it breaks her character, it's sort of necessary. I'm just trying to think how they could do it. They could have put it in the strongbox that's underneath the stairs. That would have made way more sense. Well, maybe not way more sense, but at least then it wouldn't have broken her character. I would say what you could have done is get the evidence and then confront her, but then she would have taken it back when she knocked you out. Alright, we have the Smuggler's Ledger. Smuggler's Ledger, outgoing. Copper, dozen oak... Cooper, dozen oak barrels, copper pipe, 2 lengths. I have no idea what that is. A Yaffa? 2 dozen bottles. It's either Yaffa or Gaffer, I have no idea. Payment to V. Transport for batch 22/D, labour for extraction, baker for yeast, cock stoppers, 2 dozen, sundries, payment to V, misc bribes, misc accidents, Rugag 48 bottles, Rugag 24 bottles, Rugag 60 bottles, Rugag 96 bottles. Verified and approved Volca, verified and approved Rezia. So Volca and Rezia, I guess. Who's Volca? We know who Rezia is, she's a cook. As for Volca, I've no idea.